Hi guys, welcome to episode 21 of my server play, and I've got some stuff to show you. Epic Ben's done quite a bit actually. I filled up all these first of all. Using coding, making the auto crafter bigger. Not quite sure how full it is actually. I wasn't meant to show you that. We're doing well on it. Got another page and a half or so. The main thing I want to show you was the changes. So you can see here, we've actually moved a load of stuff out. We should have some, maybe. We've changed out, these basically transfer 20,000 RF per tick at these junctions. So for those of you that don't know, it's not, the conduits don't have a limit per se, only they limit their input and output. So, for example here, these and the energy conduits can output or input 20,000 RF per tick. So what's happening is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 200 RF per tick are actually being transmitted. Well, because these are split, only 60,000 RF per tick are being transmitted in this cable. It's the input that's limited, that limits it. We've also got this, I hope that kind of makes sense-ish. But we've also got a capacitor bank, and that's full of MJ. So that comes out as MJ, but with these we just put it in to these energy conduits, and then as you will be able to see, they will come in and they will come in RF per tick anyway. So this is all good. Auto setup to input yellorium, and you can set the control rods, but do you know what, we've got so much yellorium that I can't even speak. Let me just take that back. It looks like we're doing pretty well. Doing well on power, resources. I think we've got quite a bit of yellorium. Yeah, or just over a K of yellorium ingots or bricks, whatever they're called. I could actually turn this jelly cryothium off now, but I've got 75 buckets, which is quite nice, and these are all out, but that's fine. I'll clear all that later. Clear it all up later. More importantly, my thaumcraft research is going spiffingly. Done a load of research. Nothing new on here, but thaumaturgy. I've actually already got silvered wand core, but I'm going to do better than that soon. You can get other wand cores, but I've researched wand foci, and I'll do that soon. So I can do that now. So that's a focus pouch, wand recharge pedestal, and I'll be getting some, especially like that and this. But first, not here. Here, I've done a load of research. I've researched these lamps in fusion, which I'm going to be starting today. Haven't done those yet, but that's fine. Also researched some runic armor, but these will require what do you call it? Oh, I can't remember. Infusion crafting. Also got magical storage, which again requires infusion crafting. Paving stone of travel. I think that just makes you walk faster. But what I want to work on first is this enchanted fabric, because basically it reduces your V cost. So I've actually got 19 pieces, which is what I need, and probably not enough string. No, not quite enough, and it's 0.85. I'm going to do it consequentially. that makes sense. On 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the cheapest one, and that gives me the boots. 1% discount. And if I ever get back in, I now want I'll just do the rest now. Do you want to know the funniest thing about him falling out of the world? He has the flight gene. So he's a Muppet. And the robe. So now you can see I've got a 80% V cost. So everything goes down, and I've also got Ava's wand recharge station, which I'm going to be making my own soon. And I've actually decided I might dedicate all of this upstairs into thaumcraft, which I think would be quite cool. Then I'll move that stuff. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be my wand recharge station. I'm going to make it out of some fancy glass bricks or something. I don't know, we'll see. But first, now I've got all my enchanted armour. Enchanted fabric, give me the V discount. I'm going to go for infusion. So for this, it's a little bit more complicated. I need some arcane stone bricks, blocks as well, pedestals, and a runic matrix. So I'm going to need to get, basically, I'll start by getting some stone blocks, which is just some cobble around some shards. So I'm going to get, I don't know, a stack of that. So where's actual cobble? Not got a lot of cobblestone, because that's chisel. I don't think I've got any cobble. Grab some shards, and I've got, wow, a lot of air shards. They don't work. I think we're avoiding all our cobble. What's he got set up? Well, these aren't working, I'll tell you that much. Cobblestone. Active with signal. No more get killed, or whatever you call it. Why can I not see cobble? Let me have a look, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why I don't have cobble, but the good news is we can use marble. Or not use marble. I thought it said we can. Hereditary quartz, granulite, hornfell, schist. Oh, I know, it's actual stone. Do you know why that's no problem if I can ever get into this inventory? Ah! I did not want to put the paper away. So I'll grab that also to see if we've got any ink in here. 1 ink. There we go. I'm going to grab some. And I'm just going to head down to these induction furnaces. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah, that's better. And I'll be back once this is all melted up. And just while I'm waiting for that stuff to finish, I'm just going to add a few more bits to the conduit bank. And every block allows an extra 2000 RF per tick to be stored. And yeah, I think that's right. Sorry, MJ. Why does that say RF? Because that says, okay. So one MJ is 10 RF, I think. Maybe. Yeah, I was flying around weirdly dumb. Right, let me get my granite all ready for my stuff. Here we go. That'll do for now, but one thing I do want to do first is grab a load of marble, my builder's wand, and I'm gonna start building, I think. Yeah, I'll start building. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, people. I have had a big rethink on the design, and I'm going to run with something like this, which I think is alright actually. I've moved the stairs, so it's just now an elevator by those stairs. I will remove these stairs as well eventually. As I said, we've not got any cobble, so there's a bit of an issue with that. It's actually really annoying. So I'm a bit annoyed that all the cobble has gone. But
it's 16:30.
We're going to go up here and we're going to start work on making, once I've stuck the rest of the stuff I don't need away, infusion. So we're going to start with we're going to start with the Runix matrix. So I need ender pearl, some shards, and there we go. Remember, you can't shift click in any iron in the research table, unfortunately. So 32 of that's fine, no problem for me. Also, one thing I will point out, where's my wand? There are actually quite a few nodes down here, which I can, 1, scan, and 2, grab V from them. So I've scanned that one. I've scanned this one because I put a block by it. I think I've also scanned this one. A lot of herba down here, I'm not quite sure why. This one has Petitio. But yeah, so that's fine. I'm liking the look of this base actually. It's looking pretty cool. So as I said, the infusion is going to be in the center there. The other things I need now, if I can get my thing open properly, some arcane pedestals. I need 1 for the middle, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to need 6, 7. So I'm going to need to go like, it's almost, I'm just going to remove 1 just so I can shift click. And my wand still has a fair amount of V from that, so it don't take up much. But the rest of the stuff, I'm going to need 4 bricks and then 4 normal. Bricks are easy. Don't use any V, just like that. So when I find a nice central point, and the elevator is along the central line, so if I put it there, I like the look of that. Then And to remind myself, just so I don't do it wrong. That would be annoying. Yes. I think the bricks were underneath. And the texture is about a bit weird with this texture pack, but once I remove that, one thing is left for me to do. If I had brought my wand, which I hadn't, ready? Well, hey. I like. And another thing I'm going to do is not break that, because that's silly. I think I just re-hit it, to be honest. Or I don't. I think I might have to re-break. Break you, and then then re-hit, or break everything and re-hit. Quite easy to break. There we go. So now, without breaking them, because that would be again very annoying. Not that it uses any, actually it does use a little bit of V as well, so that's definitely annoying. I've got so much of this stuff, I'm just going to stick some around. And the way I'm going to have my pedestals is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like this, yes. Wasn't quite how I envisioned it, but now I'm thinking about it, yes. And I'm just going to have this coming one more round. So let me just do this and I'll be back. Okay, so that's all done and I've got 7 blocks left. So I'm pretty happy with that. The next thing I need is the essential distillation, more stone blocks, crucible, and a furnace. And I should have some stone still. Granite will be fine. If I stick my wand in, I don't have much V's left, but it will do for quite a bit of stuff actually. I'll get that going in a minute maybe. Yeah, I don't need much for that, and essential tubes I don't need much for. The next thing I need is a furnace, which just needs a bit of cobble, and then a cauldron, which is like that. I can't remember whether it's crucible or cauldron because I'm just very forgetful. It is a crucible, so I'm going to stick that down and go boom. I think that's the only one. I did have 2 ones, I lost one for some reason. Might as well chuck them off soon. Alchemical furnace. I actually prefer thaumcraft with the normal textures, but can't be too picky. It probably look not very, everything else would probably look not very nice with the normal textures. But what I need now is this. The arcane alembic, which is a bit of gold, some buckets and some V filters, which V filters are silver wood logs. I need 4 of them. Do I have any silver wood? Should I do? What else do I need with that? Bit of gold. I also need some buckets. Grab some gold. I'll just grab a stack of gold for now. Some buckets. I'll just grab a stack. And some iron. Again, I'll just grab a stack. So, for these, I'm going to stick my wand in. And I need more auto. So I'm going to go to Ava's base because sorry. I think it's named Ava. Just makes me want to say she. Her base looks awesome, especially with all this thaumcraft stuff. So I'm going to let that refill and I'll be back soon. Okay. I am back with a nice full wand. Last 2 V's filters, and I now need... Okay, that seems simple enough. So V's filters there, buckets there, gold there. That's not too bad. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Next thing I need is... that's better. Sorry. Next thing I need are essential tubes. Quicksilver, glass, iron and gold. I should have lots of quicksilver. Should have lots of glass as well, actually. Wow. More than I actually expected to ever have at once. Let me just double check. Yeah. And actually, for now, I only want not that many. 4. No, I do not, but I did not realise they gave quite so many. But hey ho. So what I'm actually going to do is do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is just really temporary, by the way, guys, because the first thing I'm going to build is going to sort this out straight away, basically. Next I want are wooded jars, so I need some glass panes and some slabs. So let me grab, I don't know, a lot of glass panes. 160 sounds about right. And some slabs. That'll do however many I grabbed. 15, I'm going to need nowhere near that. I'm just going to grab all these, maybe, and some more slabs, because I know I'm going to need them in the end. I'll grab this many. And just for now, I'm going to stick there, 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 and the first thing I want to do is look at my thaumcraft, go to Golemancy, and I'm going to start this chain, so I need 3 more Famus. 1 more Famus, which gives me straw golems, and I'm going to do this for a bit, and I will be back. Okay, so I'm going to get into something I haven't actually done yet, because I'm going to need to, before I can go any further, and that is, what do you call it? The crucible stuff. You know, I don't know what it's called. And to start, I'm going to be slightly cheaty, but not really. You would usually put a lava source or some kind of heat underneath it to heat the water. The best thing that works, it's called Nitor. Because it's just really cool. And what the hell is this? We guess you want to Last night, most of the people on the server actually fought the Ender Dragon, and Fergal had big connection problems and couldn't get online. He hasn't been online today either. And I spawned, I think, 3 extra. I think they wanted 1 extra to make it harder, but I ended up doing 3 extra. And still quite a few eggs, I guess. Which is nice of them. How does he not have Nitor? That's literally... He's got Nitor under there. He must have Nitor somewhere. Or maybe not. Damn him. Oh well, I guess I'm just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. And get some netherrack, which I should have actually. I hope. Come on, stop lagging. 11 more. I'm about to go add those in a minute, but what are they called? Netherrack. One of you, or 2, and some flint and steel. And because it's very, very good, very necessary-ish, maybe. Not really. I'm going to add those. We've now got a lot more. And how are we doing in this? Probably very well. Because we've got, let me just double check the amount of Yellorium we've got left. We're not using it too quickly. Which is perfect. Let me go over here. Put the netherrack down there. Hit boo! Cauldron, and I need my wand. Got my embossed silvered wand. Bang, into a crucible. And over here, I need... Actually, I know what I could do. No, I'll do it for this for now. I need some water. I don't know if I've got any water buckets actually. 1 water bucket. How helpful. Let me just go downstairs quickly. Click on water. I do love the fluid terminals. They're quite useful. Perfect. Now I've got infinite water source. Did not want to do that. The first thing I want to make is this. So brick and some nitor, and I need nitor, which I need glowstone dust with 3 light, 3 potentia, and 3 ignis. Now in here, I can see light is torch, I guess, and you'll actually see how much stuff I haven't scanned. I'm just going to stick some stuff away as well. Done torch. And if I need 3 lurks, I'll put 3 torches in. So that's fine. Potentia, I grab some redstone. Potentia. And for the last thing I need is fire, which I guess I can do fire shards. Just because I'm in abundance of them. And they give me 2 fire. So, 1 tie stick. 1, 2. If I can get it in. 2. That's me 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Oh, that gives me lots. Let me grab some glowstone. I'll grab a couple of pieces because I'm actually going to stick And you've got to be fairly quick. There we go. Because I'll tell you in a sec why. I'm going to get rid of that, and I need a block for that, which I don't have. Crap, let me just grab that. This taint you want to clear up quickly. Didn't really want to do that. It's a pain to clear up, let's put it that way. I don't know why that's not working. I will leave that there for now. But it does mean I can kind of break all the marble. No, that's not what it means. I can use one of the nitor, sorry, under there. Let's grab some marble. Why it should. I can always break this, which is not a good thing. Trust me when I say taint is a pain in the butt. Oh my god, why won't this work? I'm lagging. I think it's just me lagging actually. Let me relog. Okay, so I've relogged, it kind of hasn't really worked. Let me grab some bricks. I don't want another bricks, I want 4 of you in here. If I can click. Looks like a chimney. Ooh, that looks cool. Blank animation core. Next thing I need is to go for a decanting one, which is 5 vacuous and 5 water. Water, these have 2 vacuous each. I'm going to go 3. And vacuous, I'm guessing bucket. Have 1 each. So I'm just going to shove. Maybe shove. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. And I've got that thing. That will maybe go away in time. If I grab it, can't grab it out, but whatever. That's fine. So now I've got this. The next thing I need to do is actually make it here with this. So, because it is getting to wrapping up time, I'm actually going to stop here, and I will do it next time with you. So we've got that to look forward to. And then I actually need to craft a golem. Which we'll get to again next time as well. Might put some upgrades in. But
It's 17 hours.
Cool. Between this episode and next episode, I'll probably do some research. We can do some boots to travelling next episode, hopefully. Maybe even get onto runic armour, although that's a lot more expensive. But we'll see. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Quite a bit of thaumcraft, I think. I hope I know Fergal has been wanting some thaumcraft. So I hope this is satisfying your need for thaumcraft, Fergal. This is definitely satisfying my need. Fergal, I'm sorry, mate. If I can ever place because I'm lagging, you need to make a capacitor bank at least bigger than mine. Yeah, just make your reactor bigger. I might make it bigger for you in between episodes or something. Might make you a massive one, although I think 9x9 might be the max size. Maybe. But I've got some jelly cryothium, so I'll start filling it up for you maybe if I do. That sounds like a plan. But I'm really liking my base so far. I haven't done much auto spawning or anything. I will eventually sort that up. There was something I wanted to do, I can't remember what. Let me see how much mob essence I have. 459 bucket slots, perfect. These crops are fine. Nothing else yet I need for the crops. So as and when I need stuff, like if I want the blaze or the magma cream crops, I'll get them going sometime. Slime sword. Ooh, sounds interesting. Slime seeds. I actually want some of these because that is one farm I do want to set up. Anyway, so thanks for watching this, and until next time, happy Minecrafting.